Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today is April 16th of 2025. It's Wednesday. It's 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. Mr. Clock says it's about 7:22 p.m. in the evening. We're going to work on our zero maple. Now, that's not the real name of the maple tree. This one I got because it was just in the pot, in this pot right here. It had snow for mulch when it did come, so we're going to repot it with Ted's Mix and myrtus. But I have to show you what I got at Ted's today. But before I do that, this is the pot I'm going to put it in, but you can see all the moss in there. And you're going to say, Tom, that's too much moss. Well, we got to wet it down, wet it down, wet it down. Because the hole I drilled in here is big. You can see the hole in there. And we'll just push it in, push it in, push it in. And instead of using screen, you use your moss, and the moss is beneficial for the roots also. That's how I do it. Now, before we get started, I want to show you my great buys at Ted's. I got a Hidcote, Hidcote Lavender. Now this one I got because of the trunk on there. It's got some of that weed in there, but that's all right. I'll pull it out later. But this, I bought this one because my other ones were always dying. It only grows 12 to 18 inches tall, but it's good for zones 4 to 8 in the U.S. of A. So that's good. And then my arch nemesis, I bought another one. But this time at Ted's, because this is a good time of the year to go look at all the flower buds on it. And here's the flower. And you can smell the flower. And that's got a good smell to it. But look at all the flower buds on it. So this is our Myrtle. Our Myrtle. I can't remember the name. I have to look it up. But I'll look it up when I put it in the description. But that's our Myrtle. And all I'm gonna do to this one is to repot it into another pot. I'll trim the roots off on the bottom here. And then just to let it get some vim and vigor. And then next year, if I'm still alive, Lord willing, we'll repot it. But I want it to grow and get healthy for me in my conditions. And the same thing with this. The lavender I'll do on screen because I'll take it apart and I'll find a pot for it and we'll put it in there and I'll just clip it back and we'll just go working through the branches on there. Let's get cutting with our zero maple. So the first thing, and you can see how it is, and it's about that deep into the pot, and all it was the pot was stuck between the wall and the egg crate. It just held it up down there. So that's all it was exposed, and you can see it's starting to bud out. So the first thing we're going to do is loosen it up before everything starts growing real good. That was on one of my mixes there, so that was good. Survived one of my mixes. But now I got some of Ted's mix, and all I'm going to do is use Matt from Bobcat Bonsai's root rake. And you can see it's got some moss growing there. And this just fell right apart. I don't remember if this was a cutting I took or what. But the moss grew right around there. And you can see the little... I don't know if that's the moss seeds. Oh, there we go. I'm going over this way. The moss seeds or what, but cherry she, if you can see that, you can see it all coming out of the moss. So that's good. So I'm going to save this moss for it. Don't drop it, Tom. That's junk over there. And let's just see. Because this was put into the soil all the way to here. And it did root. This was a cutting that I just stuck. Look at it. So I'm going to leave this on because I want the beneficial bacteria to take in there, and this is going to fit the pot perfect. So all I'm going to do is, because the roots are not growing yet, all I'm going to do, what did I do with my little scissors for roots? This is for roots. I'm just going to cut this one piece off. But this is going in. I'm not going to take this out because I don't know how much beneficial bacteria is on there. And then we'll work with the root system later, but it's doing pretty good. There's one curly root there. We'll just cut that one off. But other than that, you can see the nice root system it has. Now this one's going around in a circle, so we'll just cut that like that just to split it. Because I don't know what's what there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this soil. I'm going to put it in this pot here because I'm going to use this for all that old soil. I got my pots that need more soil in it, so I'm going to put it in there. So we're going to take this here, and we're going to get some of Ted's mix. We're going to repot it so we can give it a nice healthy start. And all I'm going to do... Okay, Mr. Spoon, I lost you again. Mr. Spoon, where did I put you? Mr. Spoon disappeared himself. Well, I'll have to find him later. But you can get an ordinary plastic spoon. Because I got my little cup here. Fill that up first and put it in. Just like that. Get a little mound in the top there. And I'm not going to put no fertilizer in there yet. What I'm going to do is I'll use liquid fertilizer on it for now. But I will get the myrtus. Let's see. We'll have it about like that. I think that'll work out real nice. Now we're going to put that moss in there. So that survived the winter with the tree. I'm going to take that much myrtus from Extreme Gardens. Let's see. Well, I'll show it to you right after I get this. So let me flip it upside down, put it in the roots, sprinkle it all around the root system, just like that. And we'll close up the, I'm going to put that there because that's what you got in here, dry spoon for the myrtus. You don't want to contaminate it. Close up the bag real good. I'm going to look at the roots, whatever's coming up I can cut. We're just going to put it in there just like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's got a nice developing root going that way. I don't know if you can see it right there, so that's good. Just to get it start growing, and this is the myrtus where you can buy it at Extreme Gardens. I got the big bag this time, so that's good. I got the azus also. I didn't have time to soak roots because I've been up at 5 this morning, so I've been really busy today. So then we're just going to take our Ted's mix. And I went to Ted's today, too. I was able to go with my daughter-in-law, so that was great. There we go. Just like that. You're saying time is a little high, isn't it? No. Well, that's right now. I'm mounding it in. Just so I can get the soil into the roots. So the roots feel the new soil. And that moss, once that roots goes into the unmilled sphagnum moss, they're going to take off real nice. It's going to give it some, because sphagnum moss gives the plants real nice growth results. I learned that from Brian Batchelder. There we go. Just like that. And this one I'll give a little more protection in the winter because it's a survivor. Oh, Mr. Clack says it's 7:30 time. Let's get on the move there, kiddo. And what I'll do, I know I'm going to put the moss there, but I'm going to put some sand in here. Top it off. Just on one side. Now we can take some of this old soil off, and hopefully, if that's the way the moss produces, I don't know, Cherry, she's the queen of the moss, I call her, because she does good stuff with moss. So I'm going to put that there. I've got the little one here, and it's got the little ones there too. I don't know if you can see it. Tom, quit looking at the screen and show him the moss. So, get our spoon, put a little more here, and then we'll get the sand and put it around the moss so it can take hold a little more, and hopefully it spreads all the way around the tree. I'll give us a good watering. And then I'm going to stick this outside because it's in the cold. And if I leave it inside for the repotting, it's going to try to bud out. That might be too early. So let it go with the change in the, with the weather. And I'll put it in a little bit more of a secluded area so that no squirrels or nothing will knock it over. Just like that. That in there, and then I'll mark it. I'm gonna name her Zero Maple, because if it can survive, let me see what I put on my notes. I thought I was gonna mark it on there and I forgot, but it has survived. It survived minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 20 degrees Celsius, 20.5 Celsius. Just in that little pot that I showed you. So she is one survivor. There we go. We got her nice and watered in. And she'll be dripping through the bottom. Spray the buds a little bit. Get Mr. Elephant and give it a little bit more water. Mr. Elephant says hello to all the kitties. There we go. And hopefully it's coming right out. As you can see, it dripping right out. Get everything in so everything's into the soil real good, the moss and everything. And we go from there. I'll put a tag on her and then I'll put her outside tonight. So that is our Zero Maple. And I'll do the lavender either tomorrow. Let's see what I got cooking. Because I'm running like a nut these days. And can we put a little mascot there? I got Leo the lion here. Let's wipe him off. Yeah, I'm still cleaning. I did another fish tank today and running like a nut all day. And he'll be guarding our Zero Maple. So even your kids can dress up your plants for you. Don't worry about the front. We want our maple to grow. So I'll stick it outside. It's cool today. So we go from there. So dig out, try a cutting, just stick it, and it rooted. It rooted over the winter time. Our Zero Maple. Amazing. So today's Wednesday. Go out and go hunting for a tree. There's plenty of maples and elms growing and all kinds of seedlings coming up. So go out for the hunt and grab yourself a little tree and start small. You don't have to get these big ones like everybody else does. Go small, start small, and work your way up. And don't worry, if you fail, go again. There's plenty of seedlings outside that want to be saved. So give them a chance. So you take care, everybody. Have a good day. It's Wednesday. It's potluck day. Movie. Anything you want on YouTube. I haven't been able to catch up on YouTube videos. I've been falling behind, but I will. I'll see if I can catch one tonight. Got to rest my back and take a break. So you take care, everybody, and have a good night.